Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it today. Play action on first down. Pulls it in. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Give to the back. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score. Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia's offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Jukes his way for more. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. But you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's high. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Running to Green. There he goes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Makes the grab. It's high.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. At the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They'll run play action. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Under fire. Quick strike complete. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. It'll be a draw. Runs through a tackle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Punts it out of the air. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes one man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down, using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 25, he's got They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Shoots it to the left. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. This time he's got it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
The Dogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Working the middle, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's high. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Georgia! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to fire on second down. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes a connection. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Handoff from the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's...
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more...
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll leave it with him. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
He's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. And now the hit knocks it loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on 2nd down. gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got his man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's high. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Makes a man miss. Gets away from one, finds room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
To the air on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking downfield on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's high.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle. And
he'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. First down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. back to pass. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's complete to the right. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Makes the grab. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Into the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.